Bonjour. Why does this look like it's drunk? It's wonky donkey. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Good morning, ladies. My hair looks flat this morning. I've been up ages catching up on everything I should have done yesterday. Videos, TikToks. I didn't have any TikToks left in drafts. I'm all right, Diane. Slept a lot better. Feel a lot more alert today. Thank you. And it's cooler. The weather's cooler. I think the weather drained me again yesterday. I can't cope with the heat. Cannot cope with the heat. Although it was quite nice yesterday because I did manage to get an hour in the garden. I think I got a little bit of sun. Probably the last sun we're going to get in the UK. It was lovely yesterday. Can't complain. It was glorious. I think most of the country got really nice weather yesterday. So I listened and I put my tools down and I didn't have to clean my glasses. I didn't do much. I was going to work normally yesterday. Obviously I did my lives, but I didn't do a lot in between. Other than a bit in the garden. Good morning, good morning. I do, thank you, Anne. I feel a lot better. A good sleep, the power. Good morning, Braddy Boo. How are you doing? Thank you very much. The power of a good sleep. I mean, not amazing sleep, but better. Your hair is looking lovely and healthy. I have to say, yes, it does. And I think that's because I've stopped bleaching it and I'm trying. I don't like it straight, but I'm trying not to use heat on it too much. When it's straight, I don't have to curl it like I do when it's curly. Obviously, duh. But I mean, pick out curls some mornings and just like re-curl it and put the heat on the ends of it. Hope you're okay. I am stood doing a mahoosy pile of ironing. Ooh, we don't like that. Morning, Lisa. I'm fine. 27 degrees. It was probably about that in Doncaster yesterday. It was beautiful. And it's cold and raining this morning, or it's been raining. So I'm so glad I got them last of the season gardening jobs done yesterday, because I reckon that might have been the last of the sunshine, or the proper nice sunshine. Apparently it broke records for the hottest bank holiday August ever in certain places of the country yesterday. Morning, Sandy. But yes, I'm a lot sprightlier today. I don't feel as burnt out today. I do feel a little bit like clearer in my mind, but sleep deprivation is a terrible thing. And when I heard, everything just seems 3 times as bad as what it normally is, and I just couldn't function. I'm going to message you in a minute, Joy. You've just reminded me. But yeah, I feel better, way better. The power of sleep. Good morning, Paula. I'm good, thank you, darling. I'm good this morning. Just keeping up, upbeat, positive, focused, and working. Back to work. So business as normal. I don't like bank holidays. I don't like it because it throws me out for the week. I don't like it because work feels all over the place. But yeah, back to normal, girls. So I've still got my rail from Sunday night because I didn't do my TikToks yesterday. I normally do my TikToks and my videos and take it back to the warehouse. The warehouse was shut, but I didn't realise Lisa and poor Andrew were there organising everything yesterday, putting everything back to normal. God love them. I know Lisa said she rewarded herself with a cheeky gin last night. I bet she did. She well deserved. Her and Andrew would have been absolutely nicky-nacky nude. But anyway, it's all kind of back to normal now and sorted. But they worked so hard. Everybody did. Appreciate everybody's help this last weekend. You know, Sarah was there, Joy was there, Charlie was there, Lisa, Andrew, me. It was a fantastic weekend. But Andrew and Lisa did so much work to put it how it was when the sale was on, and then put it all back to normal so that they could do business as normal today. Bonkers, the amount of stuff that Andrew had to move. He obviously had to do all the physical labour. Poor bloke, I bet he's absolutely shattered today. So I just want to quickly show you this lovely top. And of course, I had my Nyla trousers on at the weekend, and everybody was like, it's so nice to see them in the flesh, and oh my God, do they look way nicer in the flesh than what they do online. Glad you got some. Yeah, I do. I feel a billion times better. I went and got myself a meal deal, and my stomach's growling this morning. That's all I had yesterday. A meal deal from Tesco's, but my stomach's like, I want some more food, thank you. So I'm going to feed myself in a bit as well. But yeah, I did. I had a meal deal. I had a couple of cups of coffee, drank plenty of fluids because I was dehydrated, and just rested yesterday. It was just what the doctor ordered. Went to bed early, watched a bit of crappy telly, and did manage to get some sleep till about 4 o'clock this morning, which is quite a good sleep for me. So thank you, ladies, for all your concern and support. I'm feeling much better today. So this is the Shanice top, and I've tucked it in, and I'm wearing all black. Even the earrings, girls, all black. It's not like my mood, because I'm not in a black mood this morning, but I just fancied being a little bit classy. So I've gone for all black. I've just done a video for Lisa on the willow in the black satin with the black Charlie and the red in the Shelley blazer, and it looks stunning. 100%. It was, and sometimes you just have to give in, don't you? Listen to your body, which is absolutely what I did yesterday, and I do feel better for doing that today. So the same but different kind of look. I feel a lot better. I didn't have energy to talk, and I had the most horrific headache as well yesterday, and pain up the back of my neck, which I think was tension, and it's gone. Which is, yesterday my head hurt that much I could barely speak. Honestly, it hurt that much. It hurt to talk. So luckily, I didn't have to talk other than on my lives yesterday, and that's exactly what I did. Nothing. Didn't speak to anybody. Didn't really go anywhere. Went to Tesco's, got myself a sandwich, got Dolly some food. Which brings me round to, maybe you want to know this, maybe you don't want to know this. You know how I said Dolly had been acting really, really weird for the last for the last week or 10 days, like proper crazy clingy, messed in the house, acting really, she's in season. I was like, that's the reason why she's been acting psycho weird these last 10 days. I should have known. It's like PMT for dogs, and she feels it. And like the looking at her back end and like running off from herself as well last week. She gets pains. She must get pain in a, So I should have spotted that, but maybe I was a little bit preoccupied. So then I was like, oh, Dolly, do you need some chocolate and a cuddle? Bless her. So she's okay. That is what's been bothering her. That's why she's been acting super weird, like really like weird, shaking and like cowering and acting crazy. Doesn't seem long since. Yeah, it will be 6 months. Feels like, yeah. It must be because she's definitely in season, because she's got blood all over me white bedding. Couldn't even think of the name then. Bedspread, quilt cover. Blood all over it last night when I cuddled her. I was like, that's what's wrong with you. That makes sense. That all makes sense now. So yeah, it must be 6 months. But absolutely, just don't let her out the door. No. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Do you remember? Oh my God, when she did a runner. Yeah, that must be 6 months ago, the little. Yeah, you know what. So it'll be, I'm not bothered about my quilt cover. I'll go and get a new one if I need to. I'm more concerned about her and the fact that all this weird behaviour makes complete sense now. And it all kind of, I know, Charlie, it all makes sense with Dolly now. Well, you noticed how crazy, clingy and weird and like shaking and cowering and how funnier than normal. She is funny at the best of times, but she's been weirder than normal this last week or 10 days. Now it makes sense. So yeah. If she could, I'd give her some chocolate, because it's always good for PMT. I'd give her a bit of chocolate, but no, I gave her extra treats and extra cuddles. Gets blood out. Cold salt water. Yeah, it'll be fine. Do you know what? I only washed my bedding yesterday, and then she got blood all over it. Wasn't Dolly in season? I don't know, Anne. I mean, I can't argue with Mother Nature. It must be time, I've no idea. I can't remember when it was, but it must be 6 months ago. It must be. I don't know. I can't even look back over the lives because Facebook don't keep them anymore. Facebook has changed things. I'm not seeing the comments updating, and it all looks weird on my computer. Oh, really? Morning, Sarah. How are you doing, darling? Are you okay? I know. So that's what's wrong with her, which is reassuring that she's not going batshit, you know what, like me. And I thought, that all makes sense now, doll. That makes perfect sense. You're just having a bit of a weird moment. So yeah, I'll just give her a bit more reassurance and give her a bit more love, because she obviously needs it. And I usually see the signs, and I've kind of missed it, I think, because I've been preoccupied. but don't with dogs. I know. Well, she does get on the bed, and she's not normally dirty, and I have artificial grass outside, so she never really brings mud in. So I don't mind. I let her lay on me, and I let her lay on my quilt, and I let her lay on my bed. I'm not bothered. He don't like it, but you know, keep your hat front door shut. Yes, I will do, don't you worry. She was crazy clingy, she still is, and she's like scurrying around and like lowering her belly and acting all strange like I've beat her up. It's really weird. She does that anyway, but she's doing it like magnified, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? But now I know. I won't ask her. Not that she'll tell me anyway. You can get doggy chocolate. Oh, can you? She probably won't eat it. It is hard being a woman. Bless her. I said that to her this morning. I went, oh, Dolly, honestly, I feel your pain. God love you. So we've cleared that up with Dolly. We know what's wrong with her. You know, when she was on my live the other day and she was shaking next to me, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Now we know. I share everything with you girls, obviously, and it all makes perfect sense. And I was telling you all last week how weird she was and how weird she was acting, and now we know why. So Shanice is the one that I've got on. I have a bad head today and my neck and shoulder is hurting, so thanks for sharing. I'm lovely. What? I'm good, Angie. I'm okay. I had a good sleep last night. I feel fine today. My Ronnie is having fits as I started peeing everywhere. Oh, bless. She'll be fine. I'm not giving her chicken, it gives it runs. I'm not cleaning that up in the house, let me tell you. So this is the Shanice, 16 to 24, 19.99. It's got a lovely V. This is the one that I've got on. I've put the Shelley over the top because I was saying that I did the black satin skirt, the black Charlie vest, and then this red over the top. And I've just done a video for Lisa of me outfit of the day. And I thought, oh, that looks lovely. So it inspired me to put black on this morning, but a different outfit. So I have got the Nyla trousers on. And like I was saying, everybody, yeah, no way, Julie. If you want to come and clean it up, I'll give a chicken. Everybody said on Saturday when they saw me in these trousers that they look way better in the flesh than what they do on camera. Honestly, if you've not bought these trousers already, these are going to be a staple moving through into autumn, winter. The green is stunning. The green? What in, Becky? I ain't got green. What in? In the trousers. I think you mean in the I don't have green at home because the green is Lisa gave me the green in the next size up, and these are the smaller ones that I've got at home. So I'll show you what I have got. The khaki's missing, but we do have khaki in these as well. Top. We don't have green. You're making me question my sanity. And it's hanging on by a thread, Becky. It's hanging on by a thread. I like that top. It's fantastic. In your hand. It's not green. Chocolate. Are you sending me round the twist? Chocolate. Red wine. Blue. Grey. Where's the green? Oh my God, this is not a good start to Tuesday morning. This is grey. This is brown. Is somebody colourblind or is the monitor making it look different? Don't confuse me. It's grey. It's grey, Becky. It's grey. I'm so glad my in-seasons have finished. Bless you, Bridie. Yeah, but then the whole other thing changes, doesn't it? And all the craziness that comes with the menopause, but we're not even talking about that this morning. So that's grey. Grey. Then you've got the blue. The monitor must make it look green. Then you've got the red wine, and then you've got the chocolate in this one. The grey looks green. That's all right. That's all right, but it isn't. It's definitely grey. Can you see there when I move it back? Maybe when you hold it closer to the light. Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? Makes it look a bit khaki, but it's definitely grey. You had me questioning my sanity then, girls. And like I say, it's hanging on by a thread. So this one is 16 to 24 in size, and it's just $19.99. The grey looks green. That's all right, we've cleared that up. So I'll just take my jacket off. I just wanted to show you that with a black outfit, you can lift it with a nice colour in a blazer or in your jewellery or in your shoes. You can absolutely wear black, but you can still make it colourful by adding jewellery. I don't know if we've got any of these left, but you could even add this to this outfit. To me, that's not too much, but to some it might be. But this necklace, I keep seeing it on VIP. People keep wearing it with various outfits, either on holiday or in this country. This is the most fabulous necklace, and everybody is loving it. And I love seeing people wearing it and how they're using it and how they're styling it up. It looks fabulous. I think we've still got some available. $19.99 on that necklace. Did we get the gold and the black back in? I'm not sure. Love a V-neck. Me too. It does look green on screen. It's not, it's grey, but I was questioning where the green was and why people were saying that. But anyway, there is green in the trousers. You had a top like that in before washers. It does, Sarah, they do. This is almost like a, let me see if it shows up. Can you see? Like, almost looks like a Hessian type fabric. And it is edged in t-shirt material, and it just kind of rolls back on itself, and the same on the neck. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yesterday but said it was out of stock. It might have been the fact that the discount was on and all the current stock was excluded, so that might be why. Or if it is out of stock, it wasn't. I do apologise, I haven't actually checked this morning. All of them. Maybe it was because of the 20% off. I don't know. Can somebody have a look online and see if it is available? If not, I do apologise. It was when I checked yesterday. The Shanice was available, but maybe it's sold out. I don't know. If it has, I do apologise. I should have done my own work this morning, but I've been busy catching up on videos and TikTok, so I didn't check. The gold necklace is out of stock again. Oh, no. No way. Oh, well, we've sold hundreds of those necklaces, hundreds. So let me just untuck this and show you. So I'm wearing the 10 to 16. It's not online. Oh, is it not, Janine? Okay, I'm sorry, girls. Hopefully it will be. I do apologise. I don't know why it's not online at the moment, but when it does, it's not online apparently, Julie. Apparently it's not online. So we're spelling it S-H-A-N-I-C-E. I didn't realise it had been took off. I didn't realise it will maybe out of stock. I'm not sure. We seem to be getting it wrong just lately, girls. I do apologise. Like I say, I've been super busy trying to catch up on videos and TikToks right up to coming live this morning. And then I just thought, I'll show something off the rail from Sunday because I'm sure it's all still in stock. Do apologise, girls. Just keep your eye out for the Shanice. Hopefully it'll be back online soon. But the Nyla trousers should be. So this is the Nyla. Like I say, I wear the 10 to 16 and they're absolutely fine on me, and they do have some wiggle room as well. I am a 16 and these are sized up to a 16, I believe. And then we've got the 14, 22, which fits Charlie. I think she's ordered a pair. So let me show you the trousers. We have khaki, which is missing because I don't have the khaki here. Then we've got this lovely tan colour. We've got the chocolate in these. So these ones, the smaller 10 to 16, do come with a belt, but I find the belt really small fitting. So you can take the belt off. But these ones, the 10 to 16, do have belt loops. The 14, 22 don't have belt loops and don't come with a belt. There's a top like that online, but it's called the Tanny. That's a t-shirt. It's not like this. It's a similar style, but it's not the same material. It's not the same top. I do apologise, girls, if it's temporarily off the website or it's temporarily out of stock. Hopefully it'll be coming back in. How loose is the t-shirt on you? It is really oversized on me. Let me just, there you go. Plenty of room. Love your tattoo on your neck. Did it hurt? Not really, no. It's dots though, it's dots. You could have asked me that when you saw me the other day. It's a bit of a weird question to ask me on my live, but no. And I've been asked it many times. Many times, but no, it didn't, not really. So there you go. There's the tan, I think it is, or it might be milk chocolate, then you've got chocolate, then you've got red wine, and then I'm wearing the classic black. This is the Shanice. I don't know why it's not online at the moment, girls. Hopefully it'll pop back on. Maybe we're waiting for a restock of it, I'm not sure. The trousers are stunning, Louise, honestly. And this is online, and everybody that saw them on Saturday said they looked even better in person. And they're not, what's that? No, Sarah, they don't, honestly. It was warm on Saturday, and I was moving about, walking about, running about a lot. and the sun was shining and I did not sweat at all. I apologise, girls, this is temporarily not on the website. It's called the Shanice though, mark it down. I feel like it will come back into stock, but I did mean to ask. It's all right, it's okay. We could have had a chat about it, but no, not really. Not really, but it don't work. I'm not saying neck tattoos don't hurt, because most people that have neck tattoos say it's the worst tattoo they've ever had. But because mine was dot work and I went to somebody who specialises in dot work and she was very, very light-handed with it, which I thought it might fade, but it hasn't, because I've had it done, what, 4 or 5 years now, and it still looks as good as it did when I first had it done. My hubby calls me Cat Slater, as I love it. Me too. Me too. Are they a fitted leg or straight leg? Well, they're kind of quite roomy, actually, at the top of the leg. The 1422, Charlie's quite chunky through the leg, as I am, and fit Charlie with room, and she is a 22. So I would say they're quite roomy, and they're not quite a straight leg, because there is a little bit more fabric in this area where we need it than there is in this. So slightly tapered, I would say. And the lining, lots of people have asked about the lining. Got my hair on it there. They're not high-waisted, Sue, no. The lining is like, almost like a really barely there brushed lining. I'm not going to say fleecy because it's not, but it's like a brushed. So the rubber is only on the outside. The inside is like a really soft brushed feel. Not a fleece lining, so they're not hot, but they have got a brushed lining. So no rubber next to your skin, and they are stretchy as well. So they have got a little bit of give in them. They are not high-waisted, no, from crotch to waist. Well, let me show you. This is how they sit, and I don't really like getting my tummy out, but I will show you. This is how they sit on me. So let me pull them up to where they can actually go. They sit literally, my belly button is here. So they literally sit on my waist. This is my waist, this part. So they literally sit a smidge, if that's even a word, under my belly button, which is, I don't like a high-waisted trouser anyway. For me, it's either they've got to be Simon Cowell high up here under my bust, or it's got to be low slung on my hips. So these are absolutely perfect for me. But yes, they will come up to your waist. They do sit on your waist. I do have a tummy. It's a little bit smaller than it normally is because I've not really eaten much for the last few days, but I do still have a tummy. So they do accommodate, but I just shuffle them down a tiny bit and wear them hipster, which is where I love to wear everything. So there, that's where I wear them, but they will come up higher, but they're not high-waisted, no. They're great, they're perfect, they fit absolutely amazing. And I love them, and I've got them in every colour, and I'll wear them all winter. These will replace jeans, because you can roll these down. I've got them rolled up at the moment. Let me just roll one leg down and show you that you can roll them down, and they were long enough on Charlie. So, and Charlie's quite, Charlie's taller than me, but I think we're both about the same in the leg. Charlie's got a longer torso. So Charlie's 5'7". I'm about 5'5". But I think we've determined that we're both the same leg length. So I must be a little bit longer in the leg than average. And Charlie's probably a little bit shorter in the leg and longer in the body. Or I'm evenly proportioned, I don't know. But either way, we've decided that we are the same in the leg length. So they fit Charlie and they fit me, perfect in the leg. So you can roll these up or you can roll them down. When you roll them down, it makes them look like a trouser. Thanks, Sue, I tried. I don't always come across clear, but I tried. You can roll these down. I will wear these with my kitten heel boots in another month or so, and these will be my winter staple for my wardrobe. But I feel like I'm going to wear the black and the chocolate more than anything, but the red wine will look amazing with the red wine in the Shelley. You all know that I absolutely love my Shelley, and these look stunning. Look what I found the other day, my cherry t-shirt. When I was tidying the bedroom up, there it is. So I'm going to wear that again. And I think it'll look, if you've got this cherry t-shirt that we had in last year, it'll look really nice. This outfit will look great. So the red wine in the Shelley with the red wine in the Nyla. And then obviously my cherry t-shirt. I've got this in grey somewhere as well. It'll turn up. They always do. And I know I haven't thrown it or lost it. Shanice is online. Ah, thank you, Susan. Thank you. So it's online, girls, if you want to purchase this top. So I don't know why it weren't coming up, but obviously it is now. So there's the red wine. And there's the red wine in the chalet. And then you can pop any kind of top or t-shirt underneath. But I think that'll look really nice. And I apologise because I think the cherry t-shirt's not available anymore. But you can do that with the red wine. You can do the same with the chocolate. Where's my chocolate chalet? And the chocolate in the Nyla. Beautiful. Are the trousers plastic? The rubber. I found that t-shirt yesterday. We're having a tidy out. So I've got chocolate brown in the, oh my God, I'm all fingers and thumbs. Chocolate brown in the Charlie somewhere. Is it there? Yes, there, look. Chocolate brown in the Charlie if I wanted to. Chocolate brown in the Shelley. Chocolate brown in the Nyla. Beautiful. Or you could put like a burnt orange underneath the blazer. That'd look really nice. Would you wear with the trousers? Would look okay with trainers? Yes, they would. They absolutely would. You could dress them up and down and wear whatever footwear you want with these. But yeah, I had a little like Dolly shoe on Saturday, like a little closed toe, like a little ballerina pump. My mum calls them Dolly shoes. She loves them shoes. I had them on Saturday and they look really nice with the ankle rolled up. But I would also, let me see if I can find one and just show you. Let me just grab one of my kit nails if I can find them. The beauty of working from home. Found my little kit nail boot. These are my staple in winter. I wear them with everything. So let me just organise the camera so you can see. I'll just roll both legs down and show you. I knew they'd look amazing. This is the first time me trying them on and I knew they'd look wonderful. Dolly shoes. My mum calls them Dolly shoes as well, which I thought were really cute. Let me just move the camera and hopefully you can see. Look how cute they look. So just a kit nail. I've got the Shanice top on. I've got the Nyla trousers on in the 10 to 16. This top goes up to a size 24. I think it's called the Shanice. Yep, $19.99 on the top, $25.99 for the trousers. And then you get a blazer of some description. We've got the Shelleys, we've got the Astrids, we've got the Baileys. You can do what you want, but the possibilities are endless. But I think they look really, really nice. That's how I will style them in the winter with my kit nail. You could do a biker boot, you could do a trainer, you could do whatever you want, a flat sandal, a flat, not a sandal, a flat closed toe. You know, like the loafers we're selling? Gorgeous, aren't they? You could do a loafer. If you don't do boots even in the winter but you want a closed toe, a loafer would look really nice as well. But this is me, this is my style, this is how I live. Come now, when the weather starts to get a bit cooler, this will be my outfit of the day. This will be what I wear to work. These trousers, I feel like, will become an absolute staple in my wardrobe. Well, they already are. And the more you wear them, what I have to say is, with having them on all day Saturday, they kind of bed in and they get comfier as the day goes on. When you've sat in them, when you've moved around in them, they kind of give a little bit, they mould a little bit, and they become more and more comfy. So please don't be put off by the fact that we called them rubber trousers. I think these will outshine the PU leggings by a country mile this year because they are comfier. They look more expensive, they look more stylish, they are more flattering if you are curvier because they're not as clingy. The loafer from LJ's, they do, I can imagine. Have you tried them on, Charlie, with your loafer? Because Charlie got a pair. They're great, aren't they, Mandy? Absolutely fantastic. And when ladies were seeing them actually in the flesh over the weekend, it was inspiring a lot of them actually. A lot of them said to me, you've inspired me to purchase them. I'm going to go online now and I'm going to buy them. Love the kit nail boots. I can't walk in any higher. Me neither. But I am comfortable in a little kitten heel. We did have some and I'm hoping that we bring some more back in this year because I absolutely love a kitten heel boot. They are just the right height for me. It feels weird having them back on though, girls. Having been in my sandals and my flip-flops all summer. and my flat little shoes, this feels really, really strange being back in my pointy toe kit Neil, but I'll get used to it. But yeah, the transition again from autumn winter is strange when you've been in your summer mode. I found that too, Sally. What's that? What, that they warm up and they're comfier? They are, aren't they? Can't imagine rubber trousers. Honestly, Sarah, they're fantastic. They don't feel rubbery. They feel really nice. I thought I would hate them. I thought that they'd be too restricting. I thought they'd be too warm, and they're not. Now it's not cold today, and I've got them on, and I'm stood in front of the camera light, and I'm moving about, and I'm getting changed, and I'm talking, and I'm not sweating. They're not, and I didn't on Saturday. So I can only give you my honest opinion on these, and you know, girls, I keep it real, and I am very honest on everything. And if I think something's going to be a bit warm and sweaty and not going to be very practical and not comfy to wear, then I would say try them on with the trousers. When I tried them on with the trousers. These are the trousers. Oh, the loafers when I got them, and they look really good. Brilliant. Bring Kit Neal's boots back. I can only ask. They weren't that popular, if I'm being honest with you. Everybody asked for them, and when Lisa actually brought them in, not that many ladies bought them. Would the red wine in the Nyla and Shanice match okay? No, is the honest answer. No. Can you see that's a classic example of two red wines being totally different? And sadly, the answer is no, they don't go. I would probably go for the grey or the black if you want the Shanice with the Nyla. That's my honest opinion. Until I put them together just then, I couldn't answer you. This is a true red wine. This is a purpley red wine. And I would say no. And if the colours are very different, I would say go for a contrasting colour instead. Are they selling the Dolly? No, we're not selling. Well, I don't know whether Lisa's going to get any in. They're like a ballerina pump, but not at this moment in time. I would probably go for the grey, or I would go for the black, or find a red wine that is a more appropriate red wine. Can you see how red wines can be so different? Looks more magenta on camera. It's not, but it's more purpley. It is more, it's not a magenta. It's definitely not magenta. It's definitely red wine. Mulberry rather than red wine. Right, but this is mulberry as well, I think. It'll always be red wine to me, and I need to get into the mindset of saying mulberry. But I think these are both red wine. Both mulberry, but very, very different. All the colours are extremely different. Cannot remember the name of this top, girls. If you're wanting to know it, I am sorry. I cannot remember the name of the top, but that does look nice. That is a good match. If you're wanting to colour drench and you're wanting to put your red wines together, then yeah, I'd say they look much nicer. I bought the inspired kitten heels from last year, the Chanel inspired ones, the tweedy ones. They were selling for £1 on Saturday, in the smaller sizes, obviously. Is it Courtney? It might be. This might be the Courtney with the double ruffle on the sleeve. And I don't know if we've got any of these scarves available. This was last week's. And it came in lots of lovely colours. It's absolutely beautiful. And I snuck it into my wardrobe because I needed it in my life. So this top is beautiful. It really is. And it's like the Sunset Nights fabric. And yes, that definitely works. Those two. But sadly, no, on the Shanice. It's a beautiful colour in its own right, that, but it's too purpley for the trousers. Mulberry, yes. I'm going to have to get into the mindset of saying mulberry rather than red wine. Although some of the things are mulberry and some of the things are red wine. And these as well, we got these in on Sunday. I'm just about to do a little video on these. These are beautiful. These are the, the Nyla. We've got the Nyla trousers and the Nyla in the waistcoat. These are lovely as well. And this is the larger size. We've got this in 2 sizes. And I think Lisa stole every couple. You can't really steal from yourself, can you? So Lisa's acquired this waistcoat in every colour. And I must admit, I was good and I gave them all back. And I had instant regret because I really wanted the neutral colour in this. You know, like this one. The stone. We've got the white, winter white and the stone, and I instantly regretted giving it back. But it's a good job I did because we oversold And they needed mine anyway for an order, so yeah, it's a good job I did. But I will be acquiring one of those at some point. But these are lovely, and this one is the larger one that we put online on Sunday, and this one goes up to a size 26. It's called the Nyla. All these names, Nyla, Myla, Micah, they're all confusing me. Think how many this. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And it feels like mohair and it looks like mohair, but I don't think it is mohair, but it just has that, well, it's not mohair, but it has that mohair look about it, like the fur, and it feels like that, very luxurious. The mica looks so cosy, but I can't think about warm clothes yet. No, but it'll soon be here. And today is living proof of how quickly the weather can change, because yesterday was 30 degrees and today I think is about 16. So, yeah, it's crazy. It could snow tomorrow, you never know. They ordered that. I've ordered that in chocolate. Yeah, it's lovely. So, mica, this is. 2 sizes in the mica. This is the larger one, and it's slightly longer as well as being more oversized. 18.26, 31.99. There's some stunning colours in this, and I'm just about to do a cheeky little video and a cheeky little TikTok in this before I take them back to the warehouse. We've got khaki, stone, white, chocolate, and I don't know whether this is mulberry or red wine, but it is beautiful. $31.99. And if you don't like a full coat, you don't want a blazer, but you want a bit of coverage, then this is for you. And it's got pockets, and the length is lovely. So we've got the Nyla on, we've got the mica on, and we've got the Shanice on. And apparently the Shanice is online, girls, if you do want to have a look at it. It's just $19.99. This is $31.99. The trousers are $25.99. And I'm going. I'm done for today. Crisis averted. The top is online, girls, if you want it. Yes, mulberry. I love that. And the khaki. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And it won't be long before you need it, Janine, honestly. I do think, although we had that beautiful weather yesterday, which was crazy for the time of year, I do think that was probably the last of it, and that we're going to just see more cooler weather now. And a little bit. Apparently it's going to rain all week this week. Yay! At least we got the sunshine yesterday. I went to a to B&Q for black paint yesterday, and there were loads of shades. I did warn you. I did warn you. What are you painting black, Sarah? Have I given you the bug? There's about, I'd say there's probably 30, 40 shades of black, and it was mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Did you get one in the end? I think mine's called 10 Downing Street. And it's like a bluey grey black. It's weird. There's blue blacks, there's black, there's really deep black blacks, there's like a grey black, there's more charcoal than black. It's bizarre. But mine apparently is the same colour as the door of 10 Downing Street. Don't know. That's what it's called, I think, anyway. But yeah, did you get one, and what you painting? Have I inspired you to go to the dark side? You know, yesterday. No, in fact, this morning when I got up and it was really dark, I put all my little lamps on, I put my oil burner on, and it just felt so cosy. And I'm like, yes, this is the start of spooky season. It's the start of autumn, winter. We can get up in the morning and go to Costa for hot chocolate or spiced latte. I can get my pumpkins out and put them back down my stairs. I can put my wreath round my door. Oh, my garland and my wreath on my door that are all like autumn leaves. I'm excited. Next month, I'm going to wait till September, then I'm going to dress the door up, and that one will stay on until Christmas. Don't say it, but I'm saying it. Let's do it. Let's address it. It won't be long now, girls, honestly. You're giving me the bug for painting, and I'm having carpet fitted on my stairs and my bedroom. What you having? What carpet? Painting, radiator and doors black. Oh, well, I hope you got the appropriate paint. You should do the French chic in, what's it called? Blackjack. Go for, and I found this out. Sorry, if you've had enough of the clothes, I'm not talking any more clothes. We're just talking paint, then I'm going to go. So if you want to turn off now. I'm talking paint. So French Chic, they do a lazy range, which is the one that I got originally. And it's like a grey black. And it paints everything, wood, radiators, doors, but it's internal only, the lazy range. When I went back, got my summer holiday at the end of, you have indeed, and enjoy it. When I went back, because I'd run out by this much on the side of that unit that I've decoupaged, they gave me the other one, not the lazy range. What's the other one? Somebody help me out, because I can't remember. Oh my goodness me. They do two types. Let me tell you, it's a completely different black. So I've had to paint the whole cupboard. I've had to paint the whole cupboard because the Lazy Range blackjack was like a grey black and matched my walls perfectly. The one that you can use outdoors as well in exactly the same colour and exactly the same paint, but a different range that can be used externally is blacker. So when I touched up that little bit that had run out, it stood out massively. It was a completely different colour black. And I was absolutely beside myself, so I had to paint the whole cupboard again to match it. So now if I chip a radiator or anything, al fresco, is that the one? Thank you. So instead of the Lazy, she gave me the al fresco. It was a different girl that served me. She said, what's it for? And I told her what I'd been doing. And she said, oh, yeah, it'll be the al fresco one you've got. And I thought, well, I'll trust you because I don't know. I can't remember. And when I got home, girls, it was completely different. So please, if you're using that French chic paint, take note of what you're using because it's different. Same but different. And it was absolutely, I love French chic. It's amazing. And you can paint everything. You can, and I love it. But I found out the hard way that the alfresco and the Lazy finish differently and they look a different colour. So, yeah. So now, if anything chips, I've either got to go and get some of the Lazy Range, and it's not cheap, or paint the whole thing in the alfresco that I've got in the blackjack. Just a word of what I like to pass on all my hints and tips to you girls. So if that happens to you and you run out, please make sure you know which one you're using, because I didn't, and I have learned the hard way, and it's going to cost me. It's really going to cost me. I'm going to have to take this waistcoat off because I'm red hot in it. It's lovely and warm and cosy. But yeah, I've learned the hard way. So I didn't realise, but that's living proof that blacks, even in the same paint colour, in a different finish, will come up a different colour. Nightmare. So yes, I swore a little bit because I painted that little bit and I came upstairs and did a live, and when I went back downstairs I thought, oh, it's still wet, and I touched it. It was bone dry, but it dried blacker than the Lazy Range. I was like, oh, for God's sake, this is different. I went in the bin, got the tin out, and the other tin was the Lazy Range, and that was the alfresco. And I thought, you live and learn. Do they do testers? Can you just get a tester? You can get tiny pots, I think. I might go and get myself a tiny, but they're still about 15 quid. And it's £22 for a bigger pot, so I might as well just get a bigger pot. But yeah, you live and learn, girls. I just thought I'd share that with you and make sure you get the right one if you're going back for a pot to touch up. Because I'm like, must be a different batch, and they've just dried completely different. And then I realised, no, the second tin that I got, you can paint your windowsills, you can paint your window frames, you can paint everything with it. I don't think I'd dare. I'd love to, because my front door's grey and all my windows are white, and I'd love to paint my windows white, but I'm scared to in case they peel. I don't know whether they would. You lightly sand them, you sugar soap them, and then you just paint it on and you give it 2 coats. And I'm a bit scared to try it, but I would love to try it because it would be cheaper than getting my window frames replaced, because there's nothing wrong with my window frames, they just don't match my door. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you this morning, girls. Handy hints and tips always. So I'm going, because I've been on for 45 minutes rattling on like you do. You can tell I haven't spoke to anybody yesterday, can't you? And that my headache's gone. Right, I'm going. I'll see you all at 1 o'clock. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.